Number one, I would just say lean in. Just lean in. Do your best to first off, open up that Bible, open up that book and read it. But don't try to read it to understand it, but try to read it to get the stories. What was really good for me when I first started reading the Bible as an adult was I started reading for the stories. Like, I want to understand the stories. And then I could see myself in a lot of the people in that Bible. I could see a lot of myself in the Word. I could see different parts, aspects of myself. Reading from that perspective as if it's a story, and it's not, it's a true story, it's history, but just reading it like almost like it's, you got to read it and try to understand every aspect of it, but read it to get the stories down, get who is doing what, see what the people are doing, see if it aligns with your morality. And the beauty is when you're just reading that word, it changes you. It's written in there that the Bible's already written on your heart. The God knew us when we were in the womb, and just reading that word, it's going to change you. It's just naturally going to change you. So I would say start off in Genesis and work your way through. Take your time. Read the stories, get an understanding for the stories, start to build that foundation, look at the stories from your perspective. Also, a great tool that I like to use is go on YouTube and get a synopsis, get an overview of the chapter that you're reading so that you have a framework. And then also start getting yourself around other people, because you want to begin to fellowship with other believers. You want to learn their stories and why they turned to Christ. And every story is very different, and you're going to find out. Like for me, I want to be around Christians. I thought Christians were, and this is something that the enemy deceived me with, was like, oh, they look at you like you're nothing. When in reality, pastors and some of my best friends are reformed. They came from being drug addicts, alcoholics, adulterers. They came from just so many different situations and circumstances that they're more relatable. So you got to find those people that God's calling you to fellowship with, especially as a new believer. And if you're struggling to find faith, you need to ask God to intercede and show you what righteous and true path is. All these other religions or ideologies or philosophies and all that kind of stuff, they all sound, the reality is Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and life. No one gets to the Father except through me. And fundamentally, names have changed. There's transliterations. Someone's going to have an argument for everything that I have to say. But the reality is Yahweh, Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, Yahusha. Yah is the name of the living God. Yah. It's real simple. Yah, he breathed life into us. When we breathe, it's not too difficult. Start to look at the Bible, look at the different names in the Bible, and names, as you start to look at the definitions. For me, like, I get real deep, I'll start to go into etymology, what the historical foundation of a name is or a word is. What century did it come from? That word can come from the 13th century. That's how I unpack and study. You could look at the names in the Bible, they all relate to God. Even when the Tower of Babel and everybody, they were trying to build that Tower of Babel, and God scattered all these people and changed their language, you get different names for God based on the languages that people were speaking. You can find through just simple things like looking at etymology, looking at the terms of each name given, you will find that they are all rooted with God's name in it. It's just amazing, man. That Bible, there's just so much. Not only does the Bible reference itself so many times and was written by so many different people, it's crazy how the Bible relates itself to itself from so many different writers, and all these writers come together in agreement. But that Bible is literally a living word. There's literally life in that book. And the more you just engage with it and read it, you'll start to notice a change inside of yourself. You'll start to begin to hate the things that you used to like. And if you're struggling to find faith, you just got to get on your knees and you need to pray, and that's it.